my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sylvie and today I've got another video for you. As September is almost over, we have another round of our Roulette Tbr. If you're not familiar with the Roulette Tbr game, I leave a playlist above in the cards so you will know more about the rules, the prompts and how this TBR game works. So this is a monthly TBR game that I play to know which books I'm going to read in the next month. But before moving to October roulette round, let's see how September went. These are the books that I was supposed to read in September, and even though I have I think 3 or 4 more days before the end of the month, I'm not really sure if I will be able to finish all of them. I know this is a little pile compared to other previous months' piles, but yeah, I spent 2 weeks on vacation and I know I normally will have a lot of time for reading and keep going with my reading schedule, but the thing is that I discovered that when you're on vacation you didn't have so free time, and for me reading by the seaside isn't a good thing. I didn't enjoy reading by the seaside. I'm more on the reading inside team than outside, I think. So if you want to know what I read this month, what are my thoughts about each book, stay tuned for my September wrap-up. And now let's start October roulette round. October is a special month for me because it's my birthday month, so this time, if I'm going to guess right the numbers or the majorities, I will win each coin on 10 euros value instead of 5, that is normally what I will gain if I guess right. Because October is my month, so yeah, I want to celebrate a little bit. And another thing that I'm going to do in October is a Readathon, which is the Magical HOp-a-thon created by Rachel from Cerys channel. I leave her announcement video with all the rules and how this peculiar, whimsical and fantastic Readathon works down in the description box. Go and check her announcement video because it's very explicative and she's so lovely, and I highly recommend you to watch her channel as well. So after having explained everything about October round for my roulette game, let's get started. So my bad numbers are 6 black, 10 black, 24 black, 29 black and 31 black. And obviously this time my guesses for the majorities goes obviously on black color and odd number. For this month I will first find all the books in order to fulfill the roulette prompts, and then I'll try to fix those books in the Magical HOp-a-thon. So without any further ado, let's see where the ball will land for her first round. Spin number 1. Red. So the ball landed on 30 red and its first prompt is start a new duology. So well, maybe you think that I'm cheating on this one, but as I've started this duology and never finished it, I really want to try and continue to know more about what happens in Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. If you remember, I've read less than 100 pages for this book and then I stopped, even though I loved what I was reading at that time. So I want to give it a chance again because, as I just told you, I loved what I was reading, and it's a little bit chunky. It's more than 500 pages, so yeah, I want to challenge myself at least to finish this one for this first prompt. And now, spin number 2. Spin number 2. "21 red." And this time the ball landed on 21 red, and its first prompt is a random letter generator. Basically, I have to go on a random letter generator, generate a letter, and find a book that starts with that letter. I've screen recorded the random letter generator result, and it is the letter L. And is so perfect because after reading Six of Crows duology and the Grishaverse trilogy, I really want to read The Language of Thorns by Leigh Bardugo. This is a short stories collection directly from the folklore in the Grishaverse world, and I really want to read something more about the Grisha world. This is perfect, and I can't wait to read it. Let's go with spin number 3. Spin number 3. "5 red." And this time the ball landed on 5 red, and this number appeared different times in the past rounds. So each roulette number has 3 different prompts. We then moving on to the second and the third and starting again. And this is the case because we have landed on 5 red for its 4th time, and so it means that we're going to 1, 2, 3 and starting again on the first prompt, which is Africa. So I need to read a book that is set in Africa. And this time I really want to try with this short stories collection, which is Madiba Magic, Nelson Mandela's favorite stories for children. This is the Italian edition, and yeah, I'm really eager to try reading these stories that are based in Africa, that were suggested by Nelson Mandela. So yeah, I can't wait to read this one as well. And now, spin number 4. Spin number 4. "10 black." So the ball landed on 10 black, one of my bad numbers, and it's the number for October. So you know the connection. This is so great, I think. And its first prompt is a TBR bag, so let's see what she has for us. So here are all the books that I still need to read, all the titles. So let's shuffle a little bit. And I have to admit that I'm a little bit nervous because I don't have any clue of what is inside here. I mean, obviously all the books that I still need to read, but yeah, we will see. Here we are. And this one is a non-fiction book. Here is the title, which is in Italian, and it's Physics Theories in 30 Seconds. Let me grab this book. Here we are. This is a non-fiction book that will explain you very important physics theories in 30 seconds. If you want to know a little bit more about this unknown subject, which is physics, I highly suggest you to grab this one because yeah, it's really intriguing. And you may wonder why I've got a book like this. Basically because even though I'm not really good in scientific subjects like science in general, physics, maths, I always find intriguing knowing a little bit more about, for example, botanics, astronomy and physics in general. Finally, we have a non-fiction book on my TBR. And now let's spin the roulette for her 5th time, hopefully the last one. Spin number 5. 16 red, and the ball landed for her last time on 16 red, and its first prompt is again boyfriend pick, so my boyfriend has to pick a book for me, but this time I want to lead him in a specific genre because I really want to read at least one of the 3 books from this genre that I'm going to show you in a second. And I will put here the cover that Matteo will choose because in this moment he's not here at home with me. So let's see which books I want him to choose among them. So the genre is graphic novels because I'm always eager to find new illustrator and authors in this genre. And let's see which ones I've chosen. So the first one is The Prince and the Dressmaker by Yan Wang. All the 3 of them are Italian editions, and this follows a prince that has a secret that nobody knows about, and his friend dressmaker who will help him to find his true self. So it's also a queer graphic novel, and I know that is very popular among the book community, and I can't wait to finally have a chance to maybe to read it. We will see what Matteo will pick for me. The second one is Tu sei il più bel colore del mondo, or You are the most beautiful color in the world. I just translated the Italian edition because this is from a Chinese illustrator and author, Golo Zhao. Hope to have pronounced it right. This is a very big, but as I've just told you, they are all graphic novels. It is around first love, friendship, everything that normally happens in the first teenage. And I know that Golo Zhao is really appreciated as an illustrator and author as well, because his stories are very powerful and deep. And the last one that Matteo has to choose among, which is Spinning by Tilly Walden. If you're here in a while on my channel, you will know that I've already read another graphic novel by Tilly Walden, which was On a Sunbeam. I can't wait to read another graphic novel by her. This is also an autobiography by herself. Because I think we follow her life during her experience in ice skating, and it has also queer vibes, especially because Tilly Walden is part of the LGBT plus community. So yeah, I can't wait to read this one as well, but we will see what Matteo will pick for me. I will be happy as well, even though it's not this one, but another one from the previous 2. So as I just told you, here is the clip of what Matteo have chosen, and I can wait to read it, as well as the other books for this month. And now let's see how the majorities went. The majority this time were on red for the colors, so I have to add another extra book with the TBR deck that we will see in a second, but I've guessed right about the number majority, because the majority on the numbers from today's roulette were odd. Extra coin for my money mag. So we have the first coin, 10 euros value for the right number, that was 10 black. And the second coin, that was for the right number majority, which were odd numbers. So yeah, we have a lot of money here, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to use these coins in October in order to, well, gift me some books, or in December. I still need to decide, but I think I'm going to save this money for December in order to see how much I've gained throughout this year. And now, because I haven't guessed the color majority right, we have the TBR deck. Let's see which book I have to add to the pile for October. So let's shuffle it a little bit. I'm always nervous about this because as for the TBR bag, the TBR deck is unpredictable, so yeah, we will see. So on the top of the deck card we have 5 of diamonds, and the first book that I still need to read from the list of this card is The Way of the Bow by Paulo Coelho. I think this is a kind of philosophical reflection on life, and it involves kind of a challenge. I don't know a lot about it, but it's not so long, and I really wanted to read this book for ages after reading The Alchemist by the same author, so we will see how this will go. These are the books that I need to read in October, plus the graphic novel that Matteo will choose for me, and I really hope to be able to read all of them. And now let's see if I will be able to fix these books in the Magical HOp-a-thon. And now let's see how I will try to use these books in the Magical HOp-a-thon. I decided to concentrate more on one park only. I decided to go with the Epcot park, and in order to enter the Magical HOp-a-thon you have to read for as the first book the book that fulfill the park entrance ticket prompt. And for the Epcot entrance ticket, the prompt is read a book that's been translated. I've got a lot of different solutions, but I think I'm going with The Way of the Bow by Paulo Coelho, because this was first written in Brazilian, and I've got my Italian edition, so I've got the Italian translation. So this will be my first book, and I have to start and finish this book in order to moving on the other prompts from this park. And from attractions I decided to go with the Frozen prompt for sure, that is read a hyped book, and I think that Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor is a very hyped book in the book community, so this one. Then always from attractions I decided to include Theories in 30 Seconds as for Living with the Land, which is read a short book, so less than 200 pages, and this has 160 pages given or take, so it fulfills. For snacks, the prompt is just one, and it is World Showcase, a book set in translated from a country, or the author originates from one of the listed countries, and I think it will work for the graphic novel, because here is what Matteo has decided. While I'm filming this, I don't know which one, only future Sylvie knows it, but all the 3 graphic novels are written by authors from America or China, so it's perfect. And then for the show, in order to at least fulfill all the 3 different park sections, so attractions, shows and snacks. For the show part, prompt that I've chose is Total Talk with Crush, and its prompt is read a middle grade book or listen to an audiobook. And I think that this will count because its subtitle says Nelson Mandela's favorite stories for children, so I think it counts. I think that I've fully fulfilled park themed, and I think it's enough for me. Obviously another hyped book maybe Language of Thorns, even though it's more the Grisha trilogy that is hyped. I don't want to include this one because I think it's a kind of a cheating, and I've already stretched a little bit with other books in order to fulfill the Magical HOp-a-thon prompts. So this one will not be part of the Magical Readathon, but it's okay, it doesn't matter. I'm still try to read this as well as the others. And that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments what you are going to read, if you're going to participate to this fantastic magical readathon created by Rachel, and which park are you going to fulfill in this readathon. If you liked this video, or by chance you have watched this video, you don't know why, please leave a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and be a member of this fantastic family of book lovers that grows day by day. And I will wait for you in the next video. Ciao!